right?
Yeah.
So horizontally, sorry. So horizontally, across the flat dinner plate, Australia is further away than the sun.
Yes.
Okay, got
Are
it.
you fucking
But then the sun
high?
is spinning around and then goes round to the other side of the Earth. Is that right? Oh no, the sun spins. Is it like a dangly ball from a pole that it spins around? Because it can't go around the other side of the Earth, right? Because when you phone someone in Hong Kong and it's dark where you are and it's nighttime where you are, it's light in Hong Kong, which would, to me, do something to support the sphere hypothesis.
Well,
Sorry, go ahead.
there's a lot of different variations in time zones throughout the year. You know, like
Because the sun,
Alaska will have
Earth is
much
orbiting it.
warmer temperatures overall than Antarctica, even though with the tilt, the supposed tilt, it should be facing the sun. And Antarctica has, temperatures of under like 100 degrees when Alaska is much.
Well, hang on, sorry.
just
I
snorted
don't
a
want
line
to
of
get into
coke
temperature
there.
just yet. I'm trying to sort of
Heard
picture
that
so
too,
I'm on
huh?
a flat dinner plate, and I'm up, let's say I've got ham and eggs and bacon and a smiley face, and I'm up around sort of the top left yolk ball, eyeball, and it's nighttime there. Where is the sun in this cosmology? It can't be anywhere above me, otherwise I'd still be able to see it, right?
Well, you can't see forever, and light doesn't travel forever. That's something that
Yes,
they'll
it
tell
does.
you, that you can see light from stars
Yes, it
trillions
does.
of miles away.
So
I'm
okay,
sorry, I'm not sure you're asking the question.
we need to.
So if I'm where
I don't know how much longer this goes.
It goes a while, but I want to get to the part where he talks about airplanes and ships and the horizon, because
Okay.
that's when it gets really...
We really need to skip forward to that because this guy makes me want to murder people.
I know, but here's the thing. It's fucking awesome because you get to watch this guy and what he's dealing with here. With
I
this.
mean, I don't understand how.
Important.
I just that's what I'm saying. I don't get these flat earthers.
They have nothing else to do.
So what their whole thing is, we need to completely disregard
all of science.
thousands of years of scientific discovery.
Do you know who proved that the Earth was not flat?
Who is that?
That would
Copernicus?
be Christopher Columbus.
Columbus, yeah.
Now he just found another continent.
Yeah, no. Even Christopher Columbus people back then didn't believe the Earth was flat.
No,
They
that's why
knew
he
it-
set out. He set out to travel west and come back around to India.
Yeah,
and not fall off the Earth.
enough exactly. But I mean,
And that was in
1492.
You don't know. I know. Celebration Blue. I was making an Eddie Izzard joke, sir.
Yeah. No, but the thing that kills me is that you expect me to disregard
Thousands of
years of scientific discovery, and
Because you say so.
Because you say so.
And you have no scientific proof of yourself.
None whatsoever.
And even your ideology, even your idea of what it is, all of that, it's so stupid to me.
Yes.
I don't understand how anyone with half a brain could believe it.
Why would it ever get dark if we're a plate and the sun is above us? Why would it ever get dark?
And here's
That's exactly where this guy's going.
Yeah, and here's the deal. If the Earth was flat, do you realize how many people on this planet would have to be in on that hoax, if you would?
Fucking
everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone who flies a plane.
Everybody.
Everyone. Every ship captain.
Everybody.
Everyone at NASA. Everyone in every country's government.
Yes.
And here's the deal, and I think they do get into this at some point here, but like he was saying, that they believe that Earth is the center of the universe, right? And he gets into saying later on that the Catholic Church knows about this, and they hide it, right? My question is if the Pope and the Catholic Church knew that the Earth was flat and it was the center of the Earth, and they had proof of this, they would tell everyone, because that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that God exists.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, but weren't the Catholic Church, the church, they were kind of the ones that were all about the Earth being the center of the universe from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Copernicus has died.
Yeah,
because he was a heretic.
Yep.
Because he said no. It's orbital around the sun orbital around. So heresy, die! Cut his fucking head off.
Yeah, primitive people with primitive thinking.
That's what I'm saying. So here's the deal: why would the Catholic Church then hide that fact?
Because you're asking rational thought. Okay,
From
these people don't have they don't have rational thoughts.
I just don't understand. I mean, if you're a flat earther out there and you're offended by what I'm saying, good.
Yeah, stop
Good.
thinking
Stop
stupid
being
shit.
fucking stupid. This is just not even. You know, people, well, you're just brainwashed by NASA. No, I'm not brainwashed by NASA.
I'm brainwashed by my naked eye.
I mean, for fuck's sake.
I've been on planes.
Why would it get dark?
Planes.
Yeah.
Sun.
Yes. Why would we get
And
dark?
he proved it right there with the spherical nature of if he's saying that the telescope is curved and so that makes Venus look spherical, or if you're looking at the moon through a telescope, it's spherical. Oh, well, what about the naked eye? I can look at it. I can go outside right now in this backyard and look at the moon, and I can tell it's a fucking circle.
It's a
up there in the
basketball.
air, spinning.
So I guess really basketballs are fake too. They're just
Yeah, there's no
flat.
such thing as a
No
sphere.
such sphere.
Yeah. Let's see if I can.
Where I am, and it's nighttime, and I'm
I
on a
want to
flat
hear
dinner
this
plate.
response. I do want to hear this response.
Where is the sun? Is it on the other side of the dinner plate?
Yes.
It makes no sense.
So then there must be people on the other side of the dinner plate because, like I've done calls, interviews with people in Hong Kong, and, it's nighttime here, and I can see the sun like right over their shoulder in real time. So is it the case that there are people at the top of the dinner plate and the bottom?
No, it is a flat plane, and the sun circles from Capricorn to Cancer in the northern hemisphere. Capricorn is the southern hemisphere throughout the year. That's what creates the seasons.
No, but I'm not talking about the seasons. I'm talking about night and day. So when it's nighttime, where I'm
that
outside,
happens every day.
In August, I went to go and see the meteor shower with my daughter. And so when I'm outside, I'm looking up at the stars. If the world is flat, and people in Australia, it's noon, let's say. So it's midnight for me, and it's noon in Australia. Where is Australia it can't be on my side of the flat, because otherwise I'd still see the sun, or at least significant portions of daylight, right?
Yeah. Have you seen the?
So is the sun flipped around to the other side of the plate?
Yeah, it's just on the other side. It circles around.
This guy has no idea what he's talking about.
People in Australia are on the other side of they're on the bottom of the dinner plate.
Uh-huh. Have you ever seen a map, the UN logo?
Yes.
What?
Hold
on.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Oh, he'll tell you here in a second. But here's the problem I have with this guy, and I'm guessing other flat earthers. You notice what he's doing? This guy,
he's asking him a very direct question.
He's asking him a direct question, and this guy is like, yeah, and then he'll go back to what he's already programmed in his head. He'll say,
right.
He's saying the same goddamn thing over and over again.
He's circumventing the question.
Yeah,
it's deflection.
It's really annoying.
It's a deflection.
That is our map, the equidistant map. It's basically the globe flattened.
No, I understand that, but I'm still not. When it's nighttime, where I am in Canada,
the UN map?
The spherical model, where the Earth is rotating on its axis and then rotating in orbit around the sun, explains that when it's nighttime for me, when I'm facing away from the sun, it's daytime in Australia, which is facing towards the sun, and vice versa. I don't understand how the flat model takes that into account.
Well, when it's only 3,000 miles
the flat Earth
up,
map.
light doesn't travel forever. It is like a localized
spotlight
that travels around the world.
But if it's flat and it doesn't go to the other side of the dinner plate, then it would just be low on the horizon for me, right?
Yeah,
it could be further away.
If
but
it's doing this, you're going to
pitch
see
dark,
it no matter
right?
where you are.
Yeah.
No, and there's a lot to support what I'm saying.
No, there's nothing.
Like,
Nothing to support what you're saying.
If it were as they say, it would be an equal light that goes all the way
See,
around.
I like how he tries to discredit with
I'm not
his,
sure what that means.
as they say.
Well, like
they
in their
being
videos, they'll show
people
the,
who spent their
light on
entire
the horizon
fucking lives researching this shit. Yeah.
ending equally all the way around the planet, but the light from the sun is localized when it goes away.
His
Well,
face.
when I watch a sunset, the light is localized to where the sun is going
And it goes
down, to use the colloquial way of putting it.
Yeah, it's called sunset.
Yeah.
It is
Disappears over the horizon.
perspective, viewpoint, and atmospheric density, and the limit of how far you can see. The vanishing.
See, I like how he tries to use like big words.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, he has
I
these
don't know
big
what
words
that
in his
means,
head,
but what I
and he's
can
like,
ask Ben,
atmospheric
if we look at the
bullshit.
magnetic model of why we stick to the ground,
magnetic
it's because of
pole.
magnetics,
There's no
right?
such thing as gravity. Gravity, it's
And
relative.
Magnetics
Relative.
have a very similar. I'm no physicist, obviously, right? But
Neither is the fucking idiot he's talking to.
does magnetics have a similar attraction as the theory of gravitation? Because the theory of gravitation, obviously, as you know, doesn't work with the flat Earth, right?
Yeah, we do not accept the theory of gravity because
not.
it was basically thought up.
We do not
in
accept the
Wait,
theory of
Cambridge
rational
back
thought.
in the 1700s
It was
using
thought up-
an experiment hanging.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. I don't need to hear what that idiot has to say.
Let's see if I can find that.
I mean, like, how are they sending messages back and forth that far? It doesn't really seem plausible to me. Like, Pioneer 10 was a probe that they said was sent to Jupiter through the asteroid belt, launched on March 3rd, 1972. It was said to have arrived at its destination over 365 million miles away in only 20 months, bringing us images of Jupiter that could have easily been faked.
Oh, I get it,
Okay.
because you can't understand it has to be fake.
So,
Thank you, Cheeto
of
and
course,
Chief.
another way that people think that the Earth is a sphere,
At least
I
he's
guess
not a
you'd say
flat
it's more
earther.
flat like a dinner plate, is
never
of course
know.
when there's when the Earth is between the sun and the moon, we see the curved shadow of the Earth against the moon's surface moving
Yeah, the
across
eclipse.
it.
How
Right?
do you fucking
Yeah.
explain
Yeah,
that?
he's
I'm not
playing
an
eclipses.
expert on the subject, but it
Ah!
does have something to do with an electromagnetic vortex that
Oh.
moves in between.
My
Like, I've just heard of this yesterday. I've been researching this topic
Okay,
for
hold
about
on.
9 months.
Look at his
New
face.
things
9
every day.
months!
I'm
He's
not-
been
I'm
researching the
Yeah.
topic for 9
Yeah,
months.
screw the 1,000 years of science.
Yeah.
No. So basically, what it is when a flat earther comes across something they can't explain, they make shit up.
Yes.
What's a good word? Vortex. Let's
Yeah.
get one of them. Let's
Yeah,
get one of those
this
vortexes.
is a vortex, yeah.
How about can we do another dimension? We could do other
Yeah.
dimensions too. Oh my god, it'll sound like we're so smart. That is an interplanetary dimension into a cyclonic vortex. Get the fuck out of here.
Adverb, verb.
I'm an expert. I just, I was trying to make contact with you because there.
I want to find the
But
airplane.
you have
shot.
no proof of the edge, right?
Some at the
We
edge.
would love to go down there, but we're not allowed to.
Not allowed to go to Antarctica.
You have no
apparently.
proof of the edge, right?
No.
Okay, I mean that's important, right? I mean, because so it remains a hypothesis in that there's no proof.
Yeah, just like, the globe.
I'm sorry.
Just like the globe remains a theory.
Let's just say that the elaborateness of the deception is something that is a little tricky for outsiders to accept.
Well,
Let me
think?
ask you this then. So, of course, if you just jump into the sphere model for a second, there are constellations that are visible in the northern hemisphere that are not visible in the southern hemisphere, and so on. And they tend to tilt around a little bit depending upon the seasons, right?
Science.
So,
Right.
and that, as far as I understand it, the visibility or invisibility of the constellations accords with a spherical model of the Earth rather than a flat model of the Earth where you'd be able to see a lot more constellations because you're all pointing in the same direction, right?
well, that is an interesting point. But the thing
Hibbity
is,
bibbity
on a world that
mumbo
is spinning
jumbo.
1,000 miles an hour, spinning around the sun, spinning around the universe, which is going...
Wait, sorry. Sorry, do you mean the current model, right?
Yeah,
Like the sphere.
globular model.
Okay.
So if that's happening, we would be able to see something far different in the stars than what we do now. What we do now see is people from Capricorn are able to see the northern pole star, Polaris, where they should not be able to. Polaris does not move. It only moves in a very small circle.
Wait a
and
minute,
the rest
wait a
of the
minute.
stars rotate around it.
Wait a minute. You just said Polaris
Wait.
does not move, and then the very next fucking thing that came out of your mouth is that Polaris moves.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I think I got a text message
Oh boy.
from a flat earther.
Really?
No, it's Billy. Billy's listening.
Hey
apparently.
Billy. Hi Billy.
Flat earthers are stupid.
I mean, I couldn't have said any better myself.
Well, but, hey, Billy, you want to call in?
You should call in, Billy.
You should call in and talk about how stupid flat earthers are.
I mean, you know me. I'm pretty easygoing when it comes to other people's opinions. You're allowed to have it. Just don't expect me to. If I don't agree with your opinion, that's fine. I can agree to disagree with anybody. I can't agree to disagree with these fucking idiots.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's certain things that
how the
can't get behind it.
I mean, there was a different video that I looked at about these flat earther motherfuckers, and
Do you remember what it was called?
I don't remember what it was called, but this one specifically dealt with the whole whatchamacallit, like the fucking point of view. Like, oh, if you look at an airplane, and if you look at the way the sun comes down,
It's about the curvature of the window in the airplane.
yeah, but if you look at the sun